Thank you for the introduction. It sure is nice to hear the audience clapping. Personally, I like to get the applause out of the way before I do my stand up. Wouldn't want your laughter to drown out my funny. So, stand up comedy on a Tuesday night, eh? I hope you managed your expectations for tonight. If you're on a date and you actually do get laid after this show, I'm guessing you could have just hit up a drive through and ate in the back seat of your car and achieved the same outcome. Do you want to know why? Sometimes women will put out no matter how bad the date is, but only if they're possessed by the horny demon. You know, those times when they'll ignore every red flag and mentally convince themselves otherwise. A red flag. Instead of a condom, he puts on a ski mask during sex. Her. It makes it more mysterious. Red flag. He has visible skid marks on his underwear. Her. He's a busy man. Who has time for wiping when your kill count is in the triple digits on Fortnite? Red flag. His mother calls him during the date to see how things are going. Her. He's a family man. Times like this, you could be at an execution. And if the horny is raging inside her like a prison riot, she'd be like, this is so hot. I need you inside me. Dating is tough, especially at my age. First of all, I'm married, so there's a challenge there. Also, I'm unsure of the dating etiquette now. Are dick pics still a thing in the dating scene? So after being with someone and having settled down, what are you supposed to do with all your old dick pics? You know, in case your relationship goes to shit and you have to start dating again. You don't want to have to take new dick pics, seeing as how you've already got a few gigabytes of them on your device. Plus, those dick pics are of your young cock, not the old limp excuse for a beef bayonet you have now. The last thing you want to do is inadvertently include your sagging yam bag in one of your new dick pics. Those elongated, wrinkly, white-haired, dried-up kiwi are fucking gross looking. Ain't nobody want to see that shit. Speaking of dick pics, I'm only including the classiest of jokes in this set. Speaking of dick pics, that's a good reason for locking your phone. The last thing you need is for grandma to pick up your unlocked phone and start innocently scrolling through your photos. Pretty sure she hasn't seen hundreds of pics of the same cock in her life. Upon stumbling onto your collection, there's a high probability that she'll go into shock. You don't want to be caught giving your grandmother mouth to mouth while your phone lays next to her with a full screen image of your erect cock on it. Speaking of relationships, not necessarily with your grandmother, I started chatting with an AI girlfriend the other day. Pornhub was down. So far, it's been great. I only talk to her when I want, and if she gets annoying or asks too many questions, back in my pocket she goes. Back in my pocket she goes. That sounds like my actual wife. Anyways, my wife saw me chatting with the AI the other day. She demanded that I uninstall it from my phone. She said it was like cheating on her. Does this sound like cheating to you? I don't think it's cheating. It's not like I can have sex with my AI girlfriend. Have you seen the size of those USB-C ports? No amount of lube will permit this python to fit in there. Not only are there AI girlfriends, but now they have humanoid robots coming out. I can already picture the downfall of humanity. I envision some Mountain Dew chugging basement troll duct taping a fleshlight to the poor robot's face. Next, he'll glue some tits on it. Now you've got Woman 2.0. Hell, solder a horse cock on it, and now we don't need men either. Forget AI taking over. We'll fuck ourselves into extinction. Well, I hope you learned something from tonight, besides the fact that the human race is fucked. With that being said, remember to practice safe sex and stay away from those USB ports, you horny bastards.